Hi everyone, my name is Kayla Watson. I'm from the state of Georgia. For this assignment, I could not find the state of Georgia's case decisions on their website for counseling. So I found the state of Virginia's, and the state of Virginia had a great website with everything detailed out and the reasons why these decisions were made. So for the first question, the most common reasons I saw were either unethically pretending that a client owes you money when they don't, or even more common than that, dual relationships with the client. So my reaction to this is, personally, it's very disgusting to me. I don't understand how a counselor could break their oath to their client like this. I also don't understand how far into impairment you have to be to make bad decisions like this and take advantage of your client. But obviously, these counselors are very impaired and they could have prevented this. Which leads me to the second question: how might self-care or lack thereof resulted in the counselor impairment? Well, if these counselors would have taken the time to honestly weigh their decisions and weigh their feelings, their motivations, why they're doing what they're doing, take time to meditate, take time alone, think about everything, just readjust their life, maybe even exercise, just really take care of themselves, or more importantly, seek counseling from someone as well for why they are struggling like this before they make these bad decisions, could have prevented this from happening. Especially with the dual relationships, because those are specific, just continual decisions that were made to purposely have the counselor gain in that moment, and the client is ultimately harmed. So I do believe that, if they would have taken care of themselves, if they would have been very aware of what's going on with counselors, you have to be acutely aware of every single thing that you're feeling, every single motivation you have, every single reason why you're saying what you're saying, and every single action you take. Otherwise, you could really harm the client, and there's no reason why they should be taking counseling from you if you are going to harm them. So this could have really helped prevent this, and I do believe as counselors they knew this, but and when you're in the situation, sometimes you just don't see clearly, which is why they needed to seek outside help as well. The ACA codes of ethics that are involved in this are there's one main one about impairment, but there are a couple that were broken with these that they had on here. So the ones that were broken were A5A, sexual and or romantic relationships prohibited. A6B, extending counselor boundaries. A6C, documenting boundary extensions. C2G, and I apologize if I'm saying these codes wrong. Impairment count. This is the main one about counselors and how they need to prevent impairment. So the other ones, the A5A, A6B, and A6C were the ones that were broken with the dual relationships and the ones that I saw in Virginia. But code C2G, impairment counselors monitor themselves for signs of impairment from their own physical, mental, or emotional problems and refrain from offering or providing professional services when impaired. They seek assistance for problems that reach the level of professional impairment, and if necessary, they limit, suspend, or terminate their professional responsibilities until it is determined that they may safely resume their work. So this is what they should have done. They should have sought assistance. They should have been aware of the signs that they encountered in themselves, and then they should have refrained from counseling these clients afterward. It goes on to say counselors assist colleagues or supervisors in recognizing their own professional impairment and provide consultation and assistance when warranted with colleagues or supervisors showing signs of impairment, and intervene as appropriate to prevent imminent harm to clients. So all of this says, in a more compact statement, that it is very important and vital to the client's health, to the counseling profession's health, and to the counselor's health that they be aware of these signs when they find the signs, to take steps to seek help, and then if still is not fixed by that point, then they need to refrain from counseling. And so this all brings to question, in my mind, what are the small warning signs? Obviously, I know of the big warning signs that you can see, but I'm curious if there's anything smaller, or even if there are certain types of people that are more susceptible to this. Maybe there's certain types of people that are more susceptible to impairment. That's my question. Thank you so much.